Hello everyone, Thomas here. Thanks so much for clicking onto this video. So today's video isn't going to be super detailed or anything like that, but before I get on with my day, it is Thanksgiving, by the way, so happy Thanksgiving if you are in the US of A. But anyway, I did watch the new Pitch Perfect TV show Bumper, Trip to Berlin, or Berlin, something about Berlin. Pitch Perfect, the series, Bumper Allen, and their whatever. I can't remember what it's called now. Trip to Berlin. No, I don't think that's it. But anyway, so Pitch Perfect, I feel like from the first movie has kind of just had a steady decline. I really loved the first one. The second one was good as well. The third one was less good, so it was just going down. And I feel like, honestly, the graph is still kind of just going down, which is so crazy to me because I feel like the aesthetic of Pitch Perfect in general is amazing, and I love the music, I love the riff-offs, I love, the talent. The one positive thing that I want to say first is that I feel like this is a cool idea. Having a series for individual characters. I think that would be awesome. Having a series about Becca, having a series about Bumper, having a series about Amy, and just doing it that way. I think it would be really cool. It would also be awesome to actually just have another sequel, but just have it on that same pedestal that the first one was. The third one ended up turning into like an action comedy type situation. The second one, even though it was sort of to form, there was so much in it that was so unrealistic. I know in the first one it was like that as well, but like I said, like the comedy and the music, the talent in the first one, it was such a new concept for a film, and I would hope that you'd be able to continue that same amazingness in the sequels as well as this TV show. But I do think that since the first one, it's just had a steady decline. So 1, 2, 3, Bumper. And I do feel like that's going to make it a little sad, because if it ends up not doing well or it doesn't review well, we're probably not going to get any more of the show, not getting another, branch off show. I'm not sure if they were planning on making a sequel or a season 2 for this show. But either way, what I liked about the show, obviously, Adam Devine is divine. He's a good actor, and I think that he is talented. But also mixed in there, what made him so enjoyable to watch in the first one was all the people around him too. There's a lot of other characters. Yes, he's not the best character in the world, but then in the second one too, the thing that he has with Amy is really funny. And I don't think he's in the third one at all. They talk about him. But it is interesting to use a character that wasn't really a highlight of really any of the series. Yeah, there were some fun moments here and there, and he was super mean in the first one and then left. And then Jesse ended up taking his place with the troublemakers, and that was fun. But he just didn't seem like that character. He didn't seem like he'd be a main character of a TV show. But here we are, and basically what happens is he's basically where he was, years ago. He's still at Barden. He's the security guard. He's trying to, still be famous and singing. He has his own a cappella group. It ends up not, they don't enjoy it as much as he does. They're busy. He doesn't have anybody. And then he gets a phone call. And it ends up, the phone call is telling him, hey, you're super famous in Germany. Come over here. Come to Berlin. And we could start this career up. And he was super excited, got there. It was the main guy from DSM from the second movie. So that was a cool little thing. But either way, I do think that the comedy aspect is obviously there. There wasn't as much music as I would have liked. Yeah, there is music sprinkled in and here and there, but it would have been cool if we had more riff-offs. It would have been cool if we just had more singing in general. It ended up being more of a comedy with a little bit of music into it, which reminds me more of, 2 and 3. 1, I feel like it was very forward heavy with the music, 1 being Pitch Perfect 1. And I thought the storyline for the first movie as well was really well done. But this TV show, from watching it from the beginning to the end, I don't feel like there is anything that was accomplished. We don't even know what's going to happen. It really seemed unnecessary. Yes, there was some fun aspects there, and there was a lot of fun moments. There was a lot of good talent there. The person that plays Heidi is fantastic. I really like her voice. I think all the 4 main characters are fun and enjoyable in their own way, but overall, just the storyline, just everything ends up being coincidence, or, this happens or that happens. That doesn't really make any sense. A lot of it is nonsensical, but I guess if you turn that part off on your brain, just watch something as a comedy, I think you'll enjoy it. If you're a Pitch Perfect lover, adamant loving Pitch Perfect 1, 2, and 3, you'll probably get some enjoyment out of this as well. But I do feel like it is still on that steady decline. It's not hitting as well as I would like it to. But either way, like I said, I wasn't going to get into much detail because I really don't have the time, and also I didn't write anything. I watched most of the series yesterday and the last episode this morning. But either way, it was enjoyable enough, but I still just feel like it's on a steady decline. If I'm ranking it 1, 2, 3, 4, then Bumper. I mean, Bumper is at the end, and hopefully this doesn't ruin any type of Pitch Perfect stuff in the future, because I would love to see more Pitch Perfect stuff. It's a cool concept, but as of right now, I'm going to go watch Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. See you later. Goodbye.